Good morning, folks. Good morning, good evening. It doesn't even matter. People watch all over the world. What the hell am I, why am I saying that? You know, you turn the camera on and you turn into someone you don't want to be. It's the truth. But anyways, we're in the Focus ST today. If you're a newer subscriber, you might not know I even own this car. I've gotten a decent amount more subscribers just from getting the Tesla Model Y. So thank you to the Tesla community, Tesla fanboys all over the earth. We appreciate you. I'm driving the ST today. I have a couple things to do for work, and I got my Tesla Model Y fully protected with Expel Ultimate Paint Protection Film, and then also tinted, did some cool things with the badges, and I got that all done at Dynamic Tint. So we're going to knock out a couple of things for work. I'm going to do it. You're sitting somewhere. You're probably sitting naked eating ice cream. That's what you're doing. So I'm out here doing things while you're shoving ice cream into your mouth. And that's disgusting, so stay tuned. Also, I hate that I have to say this, but I do want to be serious for a second. Picking up more subscribers now, and I think some people don't understand that I'm joking most of the time. So if I ever say something that is totally like insane, and I say it with a straight face and don't laugh or anything, and I just move on through the video, that's sarcasm, that's dry humor. I'm just kidding. So if I say anything and you're triggered and you dislike and you don't subscribe and you call your mom looking for validation, I was probably kidding. So just get used to that, kind of expect that through these videos. I found that a lot of my videos I'm so tied down, and this is the Focus ST, it has a manual transmission, you see? If I just talk about that over, it becomes boring. So I like to add a little flair to the videos, and in real life I'm always joking around and barely ever serious, which is good and bad. So just be aware of that throughout my videos. If anything is said that is totally off the wall, I'm probably kidding. I'm just cruising through the airport right now. I was just taking some turns at like 35 miles an hour, some nice sweeping turns, popping. And this car, the Focus ST, handles so incredibly well. All four tires on the car, like the stock stance that I have, they have negative camber on them, and it just has an aggressive look the way it sits. Yeah, there's some wheel gap. I mean, it doesn't sit extremely low, but the wheels and tires, the way that the car is stanced from the factory is excellent. And that has a lot to do with how well it handles. I remember the first time I took like a hard turn in this car and it did not understeer at all. I'm still impressed with it even after 75,000 miles at how well this thing handles. Just rolling up on the Y here. Oh my God, does that thing look good. I'm also excited to show you guys what we did with the logos as well. Okay, so if you guys have been with me for a while, you remember Tyler from before. He did all the PPF and tinting on my M2, but now he's covered the Model Y. I wanted to get it done as soon as possible. We were talking yesterday, the paint on Teslas for some reason is kind of like rubbery. So just getting that protected as soon as possible was key for this car. And I also got it in white so it wouldn't show as much wear over time, but again, you have to get them protected, especially in Arizona. So I was just gonna have Tyler walk us through kind of what we did, and just show something unique that he does here is he actually has a cutout for the Tesla logo, which I really liked. I've seen other companies try and wrap them. It doesn't turn out well because it's too, what is it, too precise, right? I mean,
it's too thin, so when it wraps around the edge, it just peels up over time.
Yeah.
And you know, one thing we don't like to do is leave edges, especially on white cars, because that's where all the dirt and dust builds up. So that's why we take every badge off. We take all the badges off, that way the clear bar goes completely underneath it, put the logo back on it, makes it look nice and neat, and then you don't see the cutout.
Yeah. Yeah, so it looks amazing, and I can even tell you, even from a third-party perspective, I have a buddy, I think I told you about this, who owns Blackout Tinting in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So he checked out my M2 at home. He was doing a cross-country trip. He checked out my M2, and he was even saying how Tyler did an amazing job tucking around the mirrors. There's no seams, and that's extremely hard to do. Now, I wouldn't know that because I don't do this stuff, but just that company, they're great in Pennsylvania, and for him as a third party to say that, they're doing a great job, kind of validated his work. So, I mean, I thought he did a great job, but to have someone else say it was really cool. So, as you can see here, they tuck all of the seams. It's really amazing work that they do. What kind of tint do we have on here?
So the Expel XR Plus, it blocks 98% of the infrared heat and 99% of the UV.
Okay. Yeah, and so I did legal limit on the front. In the back in Arizona, we can go as dark as we want, so I want a shade darker. And then I also put, what, a 70%?
70%.
Yeah, 70% ceramic tint on the front of the car. So, because I'm really not looking to be for privacy glass, I just want the UV protection and the heat rejection, especially to keep the efficiency up of the Tesla. So there it is. That's the finished product. Again, I'll have Dynamic Tints information all in the description below. I highly recommend them. The car just looks amazing, and now it should be running a little bit more efficient. But on to the next. I can already tell you there's a huge difference. Another Model 3 in front of me there. There's a huge difference already just in the intensity of the heat. It is 104 degrees outside today. And before, like, my arm would burn as the sun would come down through the window and just toast my arm. So just having that is going to make the car great. Also, the windshield tint, like, I can't really even notice it. And that's what I want. Like, I don't want it to be black and tough to see at night. I just want it to be clear, but give me the protection. So I'm excited for that. Also, tomorrow we are doing a road trip to Sedona, my wife and I, so it's perfect that we got the paint protection film, we got the tint, then we'll be able to have the car totally protected going on the road trip. So I will be doing a video there, some more cinematic shots with the Model Y. I think it's 135 miles up there, so, you know, about 270 miles round trip. Should be good to test the range of the car, test the utility of the vehicle. Should be fun. Also, to address some comments in my video that I previously made, you can click the card at the top of your screen to check that out. But I did a video outlining all the defects in my car from the factory. And some people said, well, you're being really picky. You said this is going to be a utility car, so why do you care about these defects? Well, the reason I care is because if there's going to be defects on the car, I want it to be my fault. I don't want it to come that way. So I'm going to bring them all up to Tesla service. I'm going to take the car there and let them and see what they can fix. I'm also not sure if the AC is blowing as cold as it should be. My buddy, he has a Model Y, and his was not blowing as cold as it should be, and they fixed that. He said it's great now. So yeah, just some things I need to address, but I feel like I wasn't really being picky. I was pretty laid back about the whole thing. I'm not triggered by it. I don't care that much, but I'm at least going to make the effort to get the stuff fixed. So that's what I have to say about that. Back home, 2 products of Dynamic Tint here, both excellent. Also, the NEMA 1450 that I installed has been working great. I think this is the most popular route to go. I think it'd be cool to have the Tesla. Hi, bud. Hi, bud. Where you going? I left it there. How's it look? What is your issue? What is your issue? Well, I was hoping maybe you'd take me today.
Oh.
I mean, yeah. What do you think about the logo?
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
Was there no logo there before?
What?
Was there no logo?
No, there was. They removed it. They're professionals, Jane.
I thought they were gonna like put it over.
No, because you can't. If you try to put it over, it looks bad. It's too fine.
Huh.
So
that's a fake logo. I'm just kidding.
we're returning it. Also, don't roll the windows down.
Oh, can I shut the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
Oh, I love how dark it is.
I know. Doesn't it look great?
Oh, see me.
Yep. All the fans. Yeah, he didn't do the back logo because we didn't really talk about it, but I think he's right here. Before I was interrupted and distracted. Yeah, so check out the video. I have it in the card at the top of your screen for installing this plug. It's been great, and actually you can park on either side of the garage and still have it reach. I have it charging at 27, 28 miles per hour. The max you can get out is like 30 to 31. So people say sometimes they have it charging at 34, 35, but I have it at 30 of 32 amps right now, so it's charging at 27 miles per hour. The other thing that I've heard is a plugged-in Tesla is a happy Tesla, so it seems like having it plugged in as much as you can is a good thing for the battery. And I don't charge it all the way, I just charge it to like 285 miles for my daily use, because I do drive a decent amount. But I'm just trying to learn as much as I can about the batteries, and it seems there's no real clear answer on what is the best thing to do. I know going to 100% is not the best thing to do every day, so I'm not doing that. But going to 80 or 90% they say is fine. I'm extremely happy. Again, I'll have Dynamic Tint's information, location all down in the description below. But Tyler does great work. Like, I'm very picky about this stuff, and especially when I got my M2, just seeing how everything, they took the time, all these edges are tucked and rolled underneath. It's really good work. It's fairly priced, and he's a small business, and he's expanded. He's actually gotten the garage next to him as well. So they're doing well. If you guys are needing any windshield tint, PPF, anything for any car, I highly recommend you go to Dynamic Tint in Tempe, Arizona. I know that I've given Dynamic Tint a lot of credit in this video, and deservingly so, but I may be just as talented. Take a look at my handiwork. I took a box, flattened it out, and then laser cut with my hands this archway here, and I just eyeballed it. There was no tape measure. It fits flush. It's perfect. What are you laughing at? Yeah, for her work from home desk, because the sun was too bright. So now there's no sun. There's no vitamin D. Coronavirus is gonna blow through that window and wipe us out. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that, being totally serious here, I am very proud of that work. I eyeballed it and it fits flush. So hopefully it doesn't fall.
Usually falls in the middle of the night.
Oh, made last night, so. What's this, a titty cover?
Yeah, it's good.
Nice. I'm gonna put it in. So Jamie and I were just talking, and I interrupted her rudely, but I wanted to,
You said, let's film this.
let's film this, yeah, because she's bringing up some good points, and she's not like me. I'm very detail oriented and all that stuff, especially with cars. And she was just talking about the defect there. If you want to point it out, I can't really with.
Right here.
Yeah. So like that panel is just not sitting flush, and it's kind of bowed, whereas over here it's perfect. And she just said, like, you don't notice these issues with a Ford.
Yeah, I mean, it's disappointing because, you know, Ford, Toyota, like, companies that have been around for a long time, you don't hear about these major issues when they launch a new car or a new year. And so it's disappointing that, you know, you're paying so much for this luxury car because it's so well made. And then there's these things that are like, they didn't do that well. Like the concept of it, like if that were flush, like everything would look beautiful and be really nice. So it's just kind of disappointing. I mean, it's still a beautiful car, but I mean, I just hope that they'll fix these small things, because you know you are paying for these nice touches.
Yeah, it's an electric car. It's very fast. It handles well. I think the road noise is also excellent in it. Like,
I mean, it's really smooth.
It's very smooth. It's quiet. I mean, some people complain about the road noise. I really don't know. My M2 is extremely loud. This is quiet to me.
Yeah, the Escape is really loud too.
Yeah.
So I mean, maybe compared to another luxury SUV, maybe it would be louder, but
I think some of the engine noise drains out the tire sound in those other cars. I think people forget that.
Yeah.
But I really don't think road noise, and I have the 20-inch wheels, so I don't think road noise is a big deal. But the tint's amazing, the paint protection film's amazing, and we are headed back there right now so I can get back in my focus. And then I have a surgery to go to later today. So tomorrow we head to Sedona. We're very excited for that. And like I said earlier, we'll be filming that little road trip.
I have no idea where this is pointing.
It's perfect.
Okay, good.
The sunset is just beautiful right now in Phoenix. I'm not sure if that is smoke in the distance from the fires in California, but it looks absolutely beautiful. That concludes this video. We'll end it in the Focus ST. I know I haven't been doing a lot of content on this lately. I haven't had a lot of time, and with me just getting the Model Y, I've been trying to bust out content on that. But the ST is running great. Still a fun car to drive. But I am selling it. It's currently for sale on OfferUp, and I'm gonna actually make a full video on it, just covering absolutely everything on the car. Yeah, so I also have a brand new Mountoon intercooler with the silicone pipes that will come with the car if you do buy it. So kind of a nice upgrade right off the bat that you don't have to pay for, about $900 worth of parts. So yeah, still loving the ST. But that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Hope you like the Tesla content. More M2 content is on the way. Hope you're doing well wherever you're at in the world. We'll see you next time.